welcome to my YouTube channel. You're welcome to Vacated Program Just with Victoria Yetunde. Hello everybody, hope you're feeling fine. Hello everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel, and if you're watching this, you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure you turn off notification button to see more of my video when I upload it. And returning subscriber, I love you guys so much. My new subscriber, I love you guys so much. So you've been wondering what did I want to do. So I want to make a INBUILT corset gown dress that is trending. So in this video, I'm just going to teach you guys how to draft out the upper bodice, like it's a INBUILT upper bodice, but more how I'm going to make the dress will be on another video. Like, you must watch it. So make sure you subscribe, and make sure you turn off notification button to see more of my video when I upload it. So let's just get right to today's video. First thing that I'm going to talk about is on this dress, the measurement you need is your base blouse length, and your blouse length will be down part of your waist. Be down part. Normal top, you may make it more longer, but down part mostly is always 23, 24. Maybe it depends on how tall your client is or how tall you are. For the next measurement we need is your upper part hip. So we are not going to be using the hip normal hip measurement for this blouse. We are going to use upper part hip. So the upper part hip and the bust, the waist, and let's just get right to the video. So for this person, this is my measurement group. The upper part of our hip is 31 and our bust is 35. So we are going to be using our bust because our bust is bigger than the upper part. Their upper hip is bigger than their bust, so the one that is more bigger, that is the one that you are going to use. I hope you understand it. The one that, if it's your upper hip that is bigger, you use your upper hip. If it's your bust that is bigger, you use your bust hip. Do you understand? And some case it may be their waist. Your waist may be big, and that is a rare thing, that your waist is bigger than your bust and your upper hip is very rare. Normally it's either your upper hip is bigger or your bust is bigger. So what we are going to be using on this measurement is the bust, because the bust is bigger, and that is 35 inches. For the first thing that we are going to do right now is measure the length of your, I'm going to be using this chalk, so please make sure you look well. So measure the length of your bust. I look for my small ruler, I couldn't see it, so I want to use this big one. So for our length, blouse length is 23 inches. For our blouse length is 23 inches. Sorry, we are going to go up just like this. I hope you guys are seeing it. So from this up, you go to the edge like this and measure your 23 inches. Some is 24 and some is 20. Depends on how tall you are. Let me take this thing. So guys, I changed the measurement. So I want to come up from this place. I want to come so the inches will come from here, and that's 23 inches. So we use your straight ruler to draw a straight line for the length of your fabric. For the length. So that is it, and we are going to draw a straight line here. We're going to draw a straight line here. Don't mind me, I'm used to checking for. So a straight line here. So that's it. I hope you guys are seeing the I couldn't get marker, so I'm going to be using this black chalk, this black pen. Alright guys, so after drafting out your length, so the next measurement we are going to be using now is our bust, and because that is the larger amount. So our bust is 35 inches. So our bust is 35 inches. So 35 inches divided by 2. 35 inches divided by 2. That is 17.5. Then you add 1.5. Okay, like I was saying, the measurement is 19. So we are going to measure 19 inches here. 19 inches. Just be following what I'm doing. You will get it very soon. 19 inches. So we are actually forming a box. So we are trying to form a box. So I'm going to use this and draw the straight line. I hope you guys are understanding. We are going to be dividing this into 2. That will make it front and back. So we are going to be dividing it into 2. Look at the way I'm doing it. So I'm dividing it into 2. Alright guys, so after doing this, after sharing the 19 inches into 2, just the way I did it, then you check the one you want as your front. So this space is my center front, this is CL, and this space is my center back, CB. So when you hear CL anywhere, it means center front, and CB center back. So that is it. CF, center front. And so this is where I'm going to do my front, and this is for the back. After that, then we want to get our chest line. The formula that we are going to be using is your bust divided by 6. I hope you guys are seeing it. Your bust can be any number. Your bust divided by 6 plus 1.5 plus 1. I hope you are getting it. What divided, this our bust is 35 divided by 6 plus 1.5 plus 1. That gives me 8.3. So we are going to be measuring 8.3 here. This is 8, then 1, 2, 3. So we are going to do the same thing to the back side too. This is 8, 1, 2, 3. So draw a straight line. We draw a straight line. This is our chest line. So this is the chest line. Shoulder measurement. Shoulder measurement is when some usually used to call it back measurement. So for this person is 14. So divided by 2, that is 7 inches. Divided by 2 is 7 inches. Like you can see, for the back, you do the same thing. Divided by 2 is 7 inches. You see, so I don't know. You could see divided by 2 is 7 inches. From the back, look at the way I'm measuring the back from here. From here. So this is the way I'm measuring the back. So this is the 7 inches. So you use your straight ruler to draw the 7 inches down, just the way I'm doing it. I hope you guys are seeing it. And draw this one too down. That is the. Hope you guys are seeing it. So after drafting out the shoulder measurement, we are going to be doing the neck measurement. Normal neck measurement is 3 by 3 for the front. The shoulder and the down measurement is 3 by 3. And for the back is 3 by 1. We are still going to change it, but for now, so 3 by 1. And you use your cuff ruler to do it. And these two. So that is alright, guys. After this, we are going to do the shoulder slope. Please I just want you guys to follow my step the way I'm doing it. That's how you are going to get it right. So for the front is 1.5, for the front is 1.5. I don't know what's wrong with this pen here. And for the back is 1 inch. I hope you guys are getting for this look. So for the back is 1 inch. So you draw it like this, and we draw this like this. Oh, sorry. The shoulder line. So you take this your measurement to your back measurement, to your back. This just the way I'm doing it. You see, this is the front of this. You take it to this your back. So this is anything. You see that I start the measurement after this shoulder slope. So please, that's where then you divide it just like this. You divide it just like this. So anything, I think, yeah, and you draw it like this. So you do the same, you carry this like this and do the same thing to the front too, and do it like this and like that. So from this place you go in by 0.7 inches, so 0.07 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 0.7, and for this is 0.5. When you take your ruler to draw a straight ruler like this, draw a straight line, draw a straight line like this. And for the back to draw a straight line like this. Just the way I'm doing it, just calm down and be watching what I'm doing. I'm trying to get the straight ruling. That is it. Now we are going to draw for now is getting the, before we curve this place, we have to get the bust first. You know, we have more allowance here, so we need to get the bust, what do they call it, bust first. So the next thing that we're going to do is, if you want to get your shoulder to your nipples, easy way is just from this your what do they call it, chest line, go down by 1.5 inch, or from size 46 upward you can do 2 inches. So that is it. I'm going to draw a straight line for this. So after this, I'm going to measure my shoulder to my under bust, and that is 13.5. You know, normally there's going to be a front measurement, and there's going to be a back measurement, like front measurement and back measurement. For this person, I couldn't get the front measurement, so I'm going to be using 17 inches for her front measurement. Then I'll use a back, then our back will be 15 inches. So you just add this. We are going to go to back. So the length of the back is going to be 15 inches. Like, the back did not need nipples to nipples or bust measurements because the back is flat. So we are going to do 15 inches. So you draw a straight line for this. So this is the back and this is the front. Please, so don't worry, how I'm going to fix it to dress, to everything will be on another video. Just stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. If you watched it now, you have not subscribed, what are you with? Write this down so you'll be seeing it. Sorry guys, how did I do this? So the next measurement we are going to be doing now is measure your bust and divide it by 4 and add is. So our bust divided by 4, that is 8 inches with 0.5 inches. I hope you understand. Waist divided by our waist is 31 divided by 4. I'm going to add 1.5 inch for the darts. I'm going to be adding 1.5 inch for the darts, so that is 7.57. okay, 7 and 1.5 inch. So this is it. So the next thing is use your straight ruler to draw the length down to your waist, just the way I'm doing it. I'm trying to get the waist and the measurements. So we are going to leave it like this from the waist. So we curve the shoulder, we curve it. So we curve it like this. So I'm doing the shoulder, the armhole for the front. So this is it. This is the armhole for the front. So I'm going to be doing the same thing to the back too. So let me measure what I measured here. So we are going to be doing the same measurements to the back too. After I've measured the bust measurement, so I'm going to do the armhole for the front. So I'm going to be doing the armhole. So I've dropped down the waist of it, so I'll draw it like this. So after that, we are going to the dart measurement. All right, now, so we want to do the dart measurement. So to get the dart measurement is very easy. You take your tape rule to your back armhole, like the straight one we drew before. Like, you see the straight one we drew before. Saying this is it. This is it. Then you divide it by 2. Divide it by 2. Like just the way I'm doing it, you divide it. So this is like 3.5 and 1 inches. So you take that 3.5 and draw it from here point, from your bust point. So this is it. You draw it like this, and you did the same thing. Take it to the down. Do not let it pass the chair, just like my own. I make mistake. Do not let it pass down nipples measurement. Do not let it pass. So we are going to the next measurement now. We are going to do the tightening a bit. So from here we are going to be going by 0.5 inch. Look at it. 0.5 inch. 0.5 inch. So you use your ruler to draw the dart, just the way I'm doing it. Use your ruler to draw the dart. So this is it. So as you can see, I hope you guys are seeing the dart. So for this down part, from the hip part, you close it by 0.2. 0.2. Once it's like this, you close it and meet this dart you did. I hope you guys are getting me. And do the same thing to the side. So this is the dart. As you can see, the next measurement that we're going to do is the hip part. So our upper part hip is 31 divided by 4. 1.5 inches with 2 inches. So I'm going to be putting the 1.5 inch for this thing. Then I'll draw the waist together. as you know, our waist and the hip is the same measurement, so it's just like that. So that is it. Measurement now is for us to go to the back, and as you can see, the measurement for the back and the front is not the same thing. So you are going to measure the difference between it, and the difference between this one is 2 inches. So that 2 inches, you take it to your what do they call it, nipples measurement, and draft it and do it like this. Sorry guys. So do it the 2 inches and use your ruler to join it to the bust point. You join it to the bust point. So that 2 inches, you come down again, you come down to the back side and draft notch out the 2 inches out, 2 inches and 2 inches. So use your ruler to draw a straight line. After that, we are going to draft out our knee bust measure, our hip measurement. So I'm going to use this to draft our hip measurement. So this is it. Then I'll draw it like this. Next measurement is the dart measurement that I took. So the dart measurement, I'm going to measure the dart I used here. Now go take it back to this place. So just the way I'm doing it, sorry guys, you have to have the one measurement and do the same thing to the back. And do the same thing to here and draw a straight line. Draw the straight line. You come from this place, you come down by 1 inch. You come down by 1 inch, and here 1.5 inches, just the way we take it. 1.5. Sorry, 0.5 inches. 0.5 inches. With the down part too, we are going to take 0.5 inches, so the dress will sit well. 0.5 inches. So we draw it to the 1 inches that we draw down from the shoulder. Just the way I'm doing it. This is how to draft a normal basic body. So this is it. So the next step we are going now is for the corset. So this is just how to draft a normal basic body pattern. So the next step we are going now is how to draft the corset, the main corset. First measurement that I'm going to measure is your cleavage measurement. Cleavage, how you want your net, maybe it's net you want to put, how you want it to come down. So you put your measurement tape. I hope you guys, from the down part of the this space, you put it. For me, I'm going to be using 6 inches. You can put it 8, 9, 10, anyhow you want it. So I want 6 inches. 6 inches. Start gently to 6.5. So I think 6.5 should not be too opened. Yeah, 6.5. So from this place where I put the 6.5, so I'm going to be measuring 0.7. So you draw a straight line like this. You draw a straight line. So like you could see, you draw a straight. So from this chest line, you can go up by 1 inches if you don't want cleavage on your bust. So you can go up by 1 inch. So from this place that I draw the straight line, you just go like this and go. So I hope you guys are seeing. We go like this. I'm trying to draw it so it will look nice. I don't know if it look. Draw it to the. So guys, I hope you guys are following me. You watched it now, you have not subscribed. Please subscribe. So I've drawn it to the armhole line, like you can see. This is it. This is the one I'm going to be drafting out, not this one, the one here. So the next thing that we're going to do is you are going to measure your shoulder, this space. I forgot the name. So you measure it and divide it into 2. That's the way I'm doing. You divide it into 2 and draw it like this. So after dividing it by 2, wait, let me do this. After dividing this from here to here by 2 and you notch it, you connect it together with the line that is on the bust shoulder. Just the way I'm doing it, you connect it together. So this is for the tightening of the yoke. So here we are going to come out by 7 inches. 7 inch. Oh, I say 7 inch. 0.7. So that is 0.7. So we are going to connect this place together with this. So after the distance, you use your cuff measure, your cuff to do this. Just the way I'm doing it. Then for this place, you can come out. You come out by 0.2, and the next measurement is the under bust measurement that we are going to use to tighten up the distance. So from here, we are going to use 0.5, 0.5, and here we are going to use 1 inch. So 1 inch. So the next thing is we are going to connect this to this. These two to this. So that we are going to connect this to the 1.5, and we do the same thing to the other side. I hope you understand. Do the same thing to the the same thing to this place. So this is how it's going to look. I hope you're seeing it. What to do after that is bringing out our cup out. So you could see me using the cuff ruler, bringing out the corset of this side out. I'm trying to make it straight. Okay, for the other side, for the corset, you will go to the shoulder line, just this space. You go to this and measure 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch, just like this. Then you use your cuff ruler. So I'm trying to know where it is. I'm confused. Okay. So you are going to connect it with this space. You could see just the way so this is the corset. So the next thing that we are going to do now is to tighten the yoke. So we are going to do this, join it together with, you draw it like this, and this one too like that. So for this we have to withdraw this armhole. The armhole has to come out, so because of the tightening, when we tighten it together, so it will look, you see. So we have to bring it out just like the way I'm doing it. This, we are no more using this, so we are going to be using this, because when we tighten it, this place there will still be space for the armhole. So the next thing that we are going to do, so the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to look at what I'm doing. We are going to do this, like just tighten up the, this is for us to know. So you take, when you do this, you take your chalk, you do it like this. So we are going to draw it like this, just the way, and you use it to draw it like this inside. Sorry, I'm already doing nonsense. So you draw it and join this place. So this is So you do it, you make it see if it's the same thing, this space and this space. If it's the same, you could see now it's the same thing. So that is it. So the next thing is the boning. How we are going to insert the boning. So I'm just going to share this side into two. Yeah, this is for the boning. Then share this side into two. Put that, see small dot, just small. So 0.2, 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. So you do the same thing to this side too. Draw this just like this. This one is not compulsory. It's not compulsory. It's just, I just want you guys to know you can do that. So you do the same thing to these two. This is it. This is the. Before we go to back, so this down part of this, you go up by 1 inch. You go up by 1 inch for us to avoid like. Very important. This one is very important for your dress. So the first thing that we're going to do to back is the how much you want your to come down. So I don't want it to be too much on my client because it's okay for her. So but if you want yours to go down, you can do it like this. If you want yours to go like this, even if you want yours to be straight, you can just do it like this. But this is how I want mine to be. So this is for the yoke for the back. And the next thing now is, oh god, it's not easy. So the next thing now is the loop and the how much we want the space to be in this back. I want it to have more space. The dress that is going to close it in, I don't know if you understand, but when we are sewing on the main dress, make sure you subscribe, you get what I'm trying to say. But if you don't want yours to be too tightening, you can just do 1 inches. But if you want yours to be large, alright guys, so for the back, after drawing this one, I hope you guys can see it. After drawing this one, so the next thing is how I want the opening. So from this down part, I want it 1 inch, 1 inch. And for this upper part, I want it 2.5 because I want it to bring so I'll just do it like this. I just want it to bring a V-shaped something. You can do yours 2 inches, 3 inches, anyhow you want it. And number 2, for the back, you can actually do not copy my own style. You can be creative with yours. You can make yours anyhow you want, U, V, W, anyhow you want. Just be creative. It's not must you use this my own. So in a corset, you have been looking at people doing a corset that they have groom made line, the line that your highlight, eyes, highlight, Jesus, highlights, yeah. Sorry guys, your highlights will stay. So for me, I'm going to be going with 1.5 inch. So 1.5 inch, just be doing it the way you want. You can use 2 inches actually, but I'm going to be using 1.5 inch and draw it together like this. So this is it, and you see it's destroying it's already destroyed at that, and that is normal. Don't you pay, you have done your own, now that is you be fearing that I hope I've not make mistake. No, it's normal to get to the dart part. So we are going to redo the dart now. We are going to be recreating the dart. I wanted to use another color to do this one, one that we're going to put our eyelet, but I didn't say another trick. So you help me just from this 1.5, where the 1.5 stop, we are going to divide it by 2. So this is it. I'm going to be dividing it by 2. So you divide it by 2 just like this. You mark it like this. So when you mark it, you draw a straight line. You draw a straight line. So when you draw a straight line. Okay guys, so from this side I've already redraw it. I make mistake. So 0.5 from this side, 0.5 from this side. So we draw it like this. Then this upper part, 0.2, this up, I hope you guys are seeing it, 0.2. So to join like this. So this one too, draw it like this. Then this one too, do the other side. So this is it. So this is our, okay guys, so this is it. This place we are going to be removing it. So this one is one back, and this one is 2 back, and this one is the 3 back. I hope you guys can see it. This is the back, 1, 2, 3. We are going to be cutting this, and this. So for the neckline, I'm going to be using this neckline, straight neckline. You can actually use any neck for your back like that, and do not forget this 1 inches. So you just draw it here. So now the next thing is cutting. So I'm going to be cutting all this out. So I'll be back. Let me just cut it. And so I'm going to be teaching you guys how to cut it out. So the first thing that you are going to cut out is you cut, the mid one that join the back and the front together. So that's the one you are going to cut first to keep the back. So we are going to cut this mid, this mid to this place, So after cutting that, this place we did, you will now share it like. So after opening up the space, you close the bust that. So just the way I'm doing it, I'm trying to get to. So I'm going to use I use that to hold it. So after that, we are going to use our curve ruler. So you can see this space is not the same anymore. So you use this space is not the same anymore. I hope you're seeing it. So we are going to use the curve ruler to. So that is it. Then here, this space, we are going to add, there's no more fabric there, so we are going to add fabric to it, because this space has to be the same thing. It has to be the same thing. So let me use this fabric. Let me do the two together. So yeah, let me just do it like this. So this is it, and like you could see, I've already joined paper to it. So you just use your curve ruler to do it like this. So to blend it together. This is the one that I used to spoil clothes. If you did not join it together, it's going to affect your dress later. So the next thing now is to draw. I'm going to be this. So you match this space and see if it's still matched. You could see it's still matched, so we can cut it now. So you can just this is it. So for the yoke, you are going to do it like this and put paper to gum it. So we can actually put a gum paper here. So just adjust it. I'm trying to so I hope you guys are seeing what I'm doing. Easy to. So this is it, and this is the yoke, and this is for the yoke. So yeah, so let us cut out the back too, and I'll use this to cut out all my fabric. So for the back, this is the back. This is the back. So guys, this is the back. So the center back is the one. I changed it. So this is the one back, two back, then three back, and this is the yoke back. So this is how the back is going to look in one, because I'm still going to change this to 3-in-1, because one of the person that wants the dress, one of her dress is 3-in-1, but right now like 3 or 4 is 2-in-1. But I want to use, so but if you want to make it to 3-in-1, you just do it like this, put your this thing, put and start. This is how to cut a blouse, but this is how, sorry, a blouse inbuilt dress. So to make it to turn it to dress and how to make it will be on another video. Please make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification button. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure you turn off notification button to see more of my video when I upload it. Please, thank you so much guys. See you on my next video. Bye.